Yeah, I think there's no question that I think we're going to close out strong in terms of and I think not close out stronger necessarily because we've had an incredible,
Yep.
group of guests, as you said, but I think continue with what we're going to have. We're definitely not going to go out with a whimper. Let's put it that way.
Right. Right.
Brian Solis will be on the show soon. Very excited about that. As you know, we've been just trying to get a date with Shay Ralph, who's an assistant coach at University of Connecticut. I interviewed her for the book the first time around, and continued to maintain some contact there because I talk about that team quite a bit in terms of 111 consecutive victories. They're doing something right, so we should try to learn
Clearly.
from them and see what they're all about. And I think
Yeah.
when you crawl inside the culture of accountability that exists among the players on that team, the focus on the coaches and on everyone about the value and importance of just being good teammates it is so inspiring, really, when you see what a group of people committed to that common goal of winning a national championship. And not even that. I think I would be even safer to say, and I think it actually cheats them in some ways to say that they're all just about winning a national championship. While that is a goal, what they're really about is getting better every day. And I've never really seen, an organization that is about continuous improvement, no matter they don't measure that against their competitors because clearly they're beating teams by 30, 40, 50 points a game oftentimes.
Right.
So that becomes irrelevant for them in many ways. They're not about trying to be better than the next competitor. They set their own standard of excellence and they continue to move the bar. Coach moves the
And
ball.
it's not about the individual. I mean, it's all about the team too.
Right. Yeah. I mean, you don't go to UConn because you want to be the leading scorer in the country or because you want to be, an individual superstar. You go there
Yeah.
because you believe you can add value and help a team win a national championship. And but at the same time, you have to have. There's a lot of great players who never get recruited to go to Connecticut because
Right.
they're not going to be that type of player, that type of
Yeah.
team that is necessary to be successful in that program. And I think one of the things we've learned, whether it's from Pat Waters from LinkedIn or Claude Silver or any of these folks, is being able to really identify who are the kinds of people, because we've all had great resumes, we've all had these hires that 3 months around, 6 months later, we're like, why isn't this person working
Yeah.
out, right?
Right.
And I think to really be able to identify what are the attributes of a person that make them successful here, specifically, in whatever, I don't care if it's UConn or your company or wherever it happens to be, the better you can get at identifying those things. And then once you get those individuals and then to get them to trust one another and to be productive together and create a culture of accountability with them, it's really extraordinary. And again, that is something that is reinforced time and time again, by our guests. And it really starts to become this theme that we keep returning to is who you surround yourself with matters. And it is, on one hand, surrounding yourself with the right people in your life is what anyone, is capable of doing. And the better part is that once we do, then all of a sudden those people help us do those things anyone can do more often and help us really get what we want out of our lives.